Today we are going to talk about the lump sum tax in Italy, what it is and who does it apply to. My name is Rusudan. I'm a CFO at Nomad Capitalist, where we help 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs legally reduce their taxes, get second citizenships, and go where they are treated best. First, let me explain what a lump sum tax is. For the purposes of offshore banking and the tax planning, lump sum tax refers to a special tax regime created by a country to attract investors. It does not mean that the country has implemented one lump sum tax rate for everyone in the country. These rates are offered by countries that want to attract successful entrepreneurs, investors and high net worth individuals to their countries. Lump sum tax countries are generally not zero tax countries, and they often don't offer other tax incentives. In that way, they are not tax havens. Lump sum tax countries figure that while their own local tax rates may be rather high, they would like to attract foreigners to live and spend money there. You would generally need to maintain a minimum level of wealth as well as a certain standard of housing. And while some high-level tax-free countries like the Cayman Islands have similar requirements, lump sum tax programs are generally reserved for high net worth individuals rather than those who aspire to be wealthy. Now we can talk more in detail about the Italy's lump sum tax regime. Italy introduced its own lump sum tax program to attract wealthy foreigners to move to the country. Given the romance associated with living in Italy, the program may prove to be more popular than its expensive competition in Switzerland. Unlike Switzerland, Italy's lump sum tax program allows participants to live anywhere in Italy, from Rome to the island of Sardinia to Milan and to Lake Como in northern Italy near the Swiss border. This program is for new tax residents in Italy. You need to move to Italy, become a resident, and then apply to pay just 100,000 euros per year as your entire tax obligation on non-Italian source income. Considering Italy's ordinary progressive tax rates go up to 43% on incomes over a mere 75,000 euros, you do not need to earn that much to save here. This lump sum payment excludes your federal and local tax obligations, as well as wealth and inheritance tax for the year you are enrolled in. Considering Italy's ordinary progressive tax rates go up to 43% on incomes over a mere 75,000 euros, you do not need to earn that much to save here. This lump sum payment excludes your federal and local tax obligations, as well as wealth and inheritance taxes for the years you're enrolled, for up to a total of 15 years. Any income from the Italian sources or blacklisted countries is still taxed as usual, though. You can opt for this regime if you actually transfer the tax residency to Italy. You have not been a tax resident in Italy at least 9 years out of the 10 years preceding the one for which the option is exercised. There is no restriction on nationality. You need to transfer your residency to Italy by the 2nd of July of the year following the first fiscal year for which you request the special tax regime. The regime can be extended to your family members, and every one of them with no age or dependence requirements can be included in the regime at different moments in time. The additional amount of tax is 25,000 euros per year for each family member, and the definition of family members here is pretty flexible. It can include spouses, sons and daughters, sons-in-laws and daughters-in-laws, parents, parents-in-laws, brothers and sisters. So if you earn 1 million euros a year, you'll pay an effective tax rate of 10%, the same tax you'd pay in Bulgaria, but have the opportunity to live in Italy. Even better, the lump sum regime may exclude dividends payable to you from foreign companies, meaning you won't pay tax twice as you might elsewhere in Europe. This can be great for people earning around up to 2 million euros or more per year, even those with offshore companies. In order to apply for this regime, you need to file an inquiry to Italian tax authorities with all the details about your personal, financial, and residency information. This is not mandatory, but from our experience, it's better to do it this way. Then the authorities will do a first assessment of the case. They have around 122 days to rule, and no response usually means approval. The next step is to apply for a visa in an Italian embassy in the place of residence. Once you come to Italy, you can apply for residency permit. You can decide to revoke the lump sum tax regime option anytime, but you have to remember that you can no longer reactivate it. If you're a US citizen and you've spent 6 months in Italy, you can benefit from the maximum tax burden of 100,000 euros in Italy, which you could then get recognized as a tax credit in the US. Plus, Italy and US have a tax treaty as well. This is a great system to legally reduce your taxes and have an opportunity to live in Italy. You can learn more about this and other residence programs that would qualify you to apply for this lump sum program at nomadcapitalist.com. If you need any help, our team will be happy to assist you. You're welcome to leave a comment below.